Hello, my name is Monique, the coordinator of New Wellness Initiative at Happy Week. One of our goals is to teach workers some basic knowledge of psychology. In this video, we will talk more about how we can identify some theory of happiness. In our world, we have so many things that cause our everyday happiness. Some can be scientifically provable, others are not. So it is better to identify them in order to know what is more important to our life. In this video, we will talk about two examples of video which talk about the fear of happiness. Moreover, I will share with you how I manage my everyday stress. Let's start by the summary of those two videos. The first video, which is the secret, is talking about how we are the guider of our life. Through our thoughts and feelings, we guide our life. This is the law of attraction. In this video, the secret is much more about how we are controlled by the law of attraction and that we can use it to get whatever we want. It is saying that the secret gives you whatever you want. Happiness, wealth, and success. Everything that comes in your life is coming from your thought. They say that, for example, if you have a passion about something, you get it good. Mainly, the secret said that we all guide by one law, which is the law of attraction. The secret gives you whatever you want, either happiness or any other thing. Your thoughts and your feelings create who you are. You are the creator of your destiny. Positive thinking helps people to achieve their goal. What about the second video? The second video, which is the new era of positive psychology, it is much more talking about how we can implement intervention to make ourselves happier. It is more focused on positive psychology, where they are more concerned with strength rather than weakness. In past periods, psychology was more about identifying disease and treatment of mental illness, and there were no intervention about what makes people happy. This is where the positive psychology comes from. It is concerned about human strength as with weakness. Additionally, it is concerned about how to build good things in repairing bad things and making the life of normal people fulfilling with high talent. The intervention of people will make them happier. Seligman states that there are three lives that could make us happy. Mainly, in that video, they say that they were more focused on what makes people happy. There are three interventional lives that bring happiness: pleasure, engagement, and meaning. Happy people differ from others. We come to see the summary of those videos. Let's now see some of the claims which are in those videos. Let's now first see the difference between a scientific claim and scientific claim. A scientific claim are organized investigation and observation that can be tested more than one time and still give the same result, and tend to be conducted by qualified people. While an scientific claim may be based on personal belief, no evidence or any proof of the conclusion. Let's see what about the first video, some of the claims which are in the first video. The secret claim that the law of attraction gives you whatever you want: health, happiness, and will. This claim is a scientific claim because it has no evidence which can support its conclusion in blood flow. And the second video, Seligman states that there are three interventional lives that bring happiness: pleasure, engagement, and meaning. This claim is scientific because it has been conducted by qualified people like Martin Seligman, and there is specific example. This means that they had experiments that can support their theory. Seligman said that those interventions can make people happy or unhappy. They also use tested people to measure if really those interventions can contribute to happiness. We come to see the example of claim in each video. Let's now compare those two videos in order to find what is more scientific than another. The video which is more scientific sound is the one which is talking about positive psychology. It is more scientific because it has more scientific claims and it has been conducted by qualified people like Seligman, and it has specific example like the example of Len. It is supported by data and evidence which support their theory. It has been tested many times with many people, so it is deprecated. Each claim are also measurable. But if you come back to the video which is talking about the secret, you cannot find any evidence. It has no measurement, and there is no any proof of the theory. It is much more about beliefs. As I am the coordinator of new wellness, I am also a human being. I also experience stress. I can deal some of them I can deal with them successfully, but other unsuccessfully. In this workplace, I many time experience stress, but I always try to manage it. For example, this last afternoon I was experiencing stress when I was preparing the employee handbook. I missed one of my documents that I had to pull out information. In that time, it was so stressful to me because I had I had to present it in a few hours. It take the decision of having funny with my friend in order to refresh my mind. This helped me to bring back my happiness. Another time that I experienced distress occurred when I was a worker in one of our organization in Canada. In that time, we made the problem of less production, and the boss decided to reduce our monthly salary. This time, it was so stressful for me because I know that it will be hard for me to find another job which will help me to to fulfill or to provide all my basic needs. In that time, I felt like I don't want to speak to anyone. I lose my appetite and had sleeplessness, nightmare, and I also lost my power, and I was also depressed. Now, employee, you are know what scientific and unscientific theory of happiness. So it is your time to judge the theory in order to know what you have to use while managing your stress. Thank you for your attention.